With the ongoing tariff talks implemented by President Donald Trump as part of his foreign policy, Arizona Senator Mark Kelly has concerns. KGUN 9's Kenny Dar speaking with Kelly today about those concerns for Arizonans.
Well, tariffs have long been used as a tool in global trade, but Arizona Senator Mark Kelly says they often end up harming Americans more than helping. And now he's calling for a different approach.
The Trump administration recently paused tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico for 30 days, while tariffs on China remain in place. Kelly says those tariffs could hurt supply chains and increase costs.
And despite what the president says about who pays for tariffs, tariffs are paid at ports of entry when goods come into the country by the company or the individual that's importing the goods. And then they pass that on to consumers.
While the tariffs on Canada and Mexico were paused this week, the White House defended its choice to enact a 10% tariff on Chinese imports, citing the fentanyl crisis.
That was the reason for this tariff. It was a retaliatory tariff on China for the last 4 years of their unprecedented distribution of fentanyl into our nation's borders.
China would respond, calling the tariffs unacceptable, while announcing its own tariffs on the U.S. The U.S. has imposed a 10% additional tariffs on Chinese goods on the grounds of fentanyl. China firmly opposes it. Kelly pointed to investments like the CHIPS and Science Act as much better alternatives to creating jobs and boosting the U.S. economy, while highlighting the TSMC semiconductor facility in Phoenix.
If we do wind up with 6 factories, you're talking about 12,000 good-paying jobs at TSMC, but then there are all the suppliers.
Reporting in Tucson, Kenny Dar, KGUN 9.